What is up, guys? So I wanted to show you guys what we harvested from the garden this morning. So these are globe turnips. As you can see, they have this nice purple top and they're white. They are quite small. So this is my first year growing turnips. I had never done turnips before. I've eaten them plenty of times, but I've never actually grown them. So there's some things that I'm learning. We are successful. We got some turnips. And they're decent size. I mean, if you look in my hand, it's the size of my palm. We did get some tiny ones too that didn't have the chance to form purple tops. But regardless, we got some turnips. So, some things learned from this. I planted my turnips too close together. That's part of the reason why these are so small. I thought I had put enough space in between, but I am trying to do some compact gardening. So these need like several inches in between, and I only gave them like a couple. So that was fail number one. But bonus out of all of this is that we did get turnips, and I will be putting these in a stir fry, so they should be really yummy. We also harvested garlic this morning, so a couple of lessons learned here as well. As you can see, some of these failed, and some of these were somewhat successful. Several of these do have small bulbs on them, and then several of these don't. So a couple of things. I planted my garlic too close together, and then I planted too late, and I harvested too early. So I planted back in November, and I definitely harvested too early. All the scapes were dying off, so I thought they were ready to go, and they just weren't ready to go. So the first several were like this, where they had this nice little bulb at the bottom. I mean, it's tiny, but it's there. They have a nice little bulb on them. And there's little cloves in there, like I can feel it, but the bulbs are just tiny. I also bought garlic that was pretty cheap because I wanted to see how well I could actually grow garlic, and I put it in several different beds, and it did better or worse depending on which bed I put it in. So it tells me I need to I thought I amended my soil correctly. Apparently I had some beds that were more spent than others. So it's definitely a lot to learn this year, but look, I still got stuff. It's still a learning experience. I love this. Every time I do something, there's something that I learn. To be able to do compact gardening on top of being successful in getting what I want out of the garden and the size that I want it in. So yay for successes. Yay for things that need improvement. We're definitely going to give it a round 2 in the fall. And hopefully we'll have greater successes doing it that way. And then I'll know how to plant these different vegetables. Thank you guys for coming on this journey with me. And if you have any tips or tricks or things that you want to share, please do. I'm always learning, and I'm always trying to improve in gardening. I've been gardening for a long time, but there's a lot of things that I haven't done yet. I've stuck with the ones that I know and love, but now I'm branching out into more root vegetables and things that are a little more challenging to grow.